Just waiting. Fix this girl. Where is everybody? Well, it is Saturday, so I'm sure people are out having fun. Next one. What are you doing, Nina? Where is everybody? There we go. Hello. Hello, welcome. I'm going to be showing my NaNaNa surprise collection today. Hello. Who is that? I'm just waiting for some people to come in. What are you up to today? Ah, hi, Zay. You're working again? All right. It's usually, we get a lot of people on by now, but it's Saturday, though. You know, people are off doing things with their family and their friends. I get it. Okay. So, what I decided today was I was going to show you guys my NaNaNa surprise collection. These are such beautiful dolls. They really are. And I feel like they're so underrated. I mean, I wouldn't consider them like complete soft sculpture, but they have like screen printing on cloth faces, And then there's some kind of hard material underneath, but the top material is soft. It's like feels like a soft Cabbage Patch Kid, you know? But aren't they pretty? I think they're so pretty. You really do. And they're not that expensive either. I mean, if you get the sets and stuff, they are. Um, but you've never seen these before? So they're sold in stores and they're made by MGA, the same people that make Rainbow High, LO Surprise, OMG, Lalaloopsy. It's the same company. And they came out in 2019, I believe. And they've had quite a few editions. And um, I mean, it seems like I have a lot here, but I don't even have half of what they've put out so far in the last few years. But I got some of the play sets and some of the exclusive, series and things like that. So I guess we'll start here. So this girl, I'm gonna kind of be all over the place because I just set them up. I don't know. I just set them up in a way that I thought they looked nice, but I didn't really put everything together. So this big girl is from one of the ultimate surprises, and she is so pretty. So she came in this really big, almost like a suitcase, and it looked like a cat. And then inside, she was there, and then she had all these accessories, and she's just so pretty. Like, look at look at the. This is like a I guess like a velour material, and that's one thing that I love about MGA is um the quality of the clothing and the dolls in general is just so amazing to me. I know, aren't they funny? I know, and it's funny because she actually looks so much cuter without them, but I always put them back on her. But yeah, this is her face. Look at how pretty that is, that face. To me, like, I look at these dolls and I see them as, how they remind me of these dolls. They're called Lulu dolls, and they're made by an actual doll artist. And thank you. Yeah, she's very pretty. So, Lulu dolls they've got like the softer face, and um, I wish I could show you what I'm talking about, but the NaNaNa Surprise remind me of them a little bit. These dolls they don't seem to me like normal mass market dolls. I feel like these are like artist dolls. That's what they look like to me. I think that MJ did an amazing job with them, and I feel like they really don't get the credit that they deserve. I think they're so super pretty. And then this girl, she was from one of the regular series. Forgive me for not knowing all their names. There's so many of them. I need to write a book, like keep a book, like a log of all my dolls, all their names. And it's just it gets to be a lot sometimes to remember everything. I do remember all of my softies names, but I don't have as many of them as I do everything else. So I think it's easier to keep track of. And they come with birth certificates and stuff. But isn't she pretty? So this is like the regular size, the one that I just showed you. She is one of the bigger dolls. I guess she's considered a like a teen. What did you say? I can imagine really all names. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And then this little set, this was actually a set, and it's, I'm gonna move her so that you can see this. This was it's a backpack. And inside, it's called the bedroom backpack. So, um, it's like a little case. I'm going to show you the back of it. So it comes like this. See the little cat? Oops. Now, all of these dolls are animal themed. And I really don't know why. They just are. I guess they represent the animals that they love. So this is the front part of it. And then this right here is the backpack. That's the part that shows you that it's an actual backpack. So, these are primarily designed for children, even though we adults collect these dolls. They're designed with children in mind. So this is like one of those really neat ideas where they said, okay, we'll make a play set and then we will also make it a backpack so a kid can carry it with them. And then when you open up the backpack, you have this, and it looks like a bedroom. And this is the doll that came with it. I actually have 2 of these sets. I'll show you the other one. Hi, Amy. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I got scared for a minute. I was like, where is everybody today? And don't worry, I am going to be posting videos as normal, but I just really like going live with you guys because I like getting a chance to talk to you. So look at this doll. Isn't she pretty? Her shirt says meow. Look at the hair. So do you guys see that? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the quality. Just amazing. And these dolls, so the play sets I believe were like around 40 or 50 because you're getting a whole play set and a doll. But the actual dolls were only like around $20. And then they had over here, this is the, these are 2 girls from the camping set. And they come with little sleeping bags. And this one represents a deer. Looks so cute. And the colors, I just love the colors that they use. They put everything together so nicely. I'm going to actually take her out. Knocking everything over. Oh, she's missing a shoe. She's missing a shoe. But look at how cute are those boots. Yeah, so each doll is animal themed and or inspired, I'll say. Look at the antlers up top. They all come with these little hats. Super cute. What does her shirt say? I love this jacket. NaNaNa counselor. So yeah, so this is the camping line. Yeah, she's pretty. I really like her too. Wait till you see this one. So this one is inspired by a fox. So pretty. I just love the colors of this line. The burnt oranges and the browns and, you know, the burgundies. Really pretty. And I love their hair. Like, they put so many different colors in the hair. Yeah, me too, Amy. Aren't these pretty? They're so pretty. When I did the room tour, I showed them briefly, and I said, look at this girl. She's just laying down. I said in the room tour, I said, these are the dolls that, you know, we wrote it in text, but I said, NaNaNa Surprise is probably the most underrated doll line in my entire collection. And they're not expensive, especially considering the quality. So this is one of the families. And it came with, you know, I love special edition sets. So it came with the big sister, which is the teen. And then the standard doll, the little one. And this little kitty. I think the cat's name is Bijous. I forget their names. But so pretty. All the different colors. Shades of purple. Oh, that's your favorite color, the purple? Yeah, my friend loves purple too. I like purple. Purple and pink. I love the color of their hats. Her shirt, I'm going to be careful because I don't want to knock everything down. But her shirt says, I speak cute and adorable. Yes, I love pink too, Amy. All right, so over here, I'll show you some more. Oh, so let's go over here. This is another one of the families. So these 2 families I got last year for Christmas. Nelson got them for me because they were pricey. I want to say the families were around 70 or 80, but you're getting 2, really 3 dolls because you're getting the little pet too. That's the panda. I can't remember their first names, but I know their last names are Joy. She's so pretty. And then she's got this little sweatshirt on that almost looks like a rainbow high doll, but I guess it's supposed to be anime. Black picks up everything I can see. I can see all the lint. Look at her. She has a band-aid on her nose. So, so sweet. Little panda on her shirt. And even the little you know, hair accessories. They just do so much. This girl has a panda in her hair. Panda accessory. And then the skirt with the bows and the lace and oops. Oh, look at the back. The back of the sneakers. Say NaNaNa. And then the panda shoes. And her tights. Even her tights are adorable. They did a good job. And this set over here, this is another one of the backpacks. And this girl that you're looking at, she goes with the pink backpack, which looks like a bunny. And I'll show you the other side of that too. Just give me a second. Everything is crazy in this room right now. Okay, so this is the back side of the backpack. Oh, she's your favorite? You like the little ones better? Yeah. I like them all. So that's the backpack portion. That's the part that you put on your back. Isn't that cute? And everything is so fuzzy and soft. Really, really cute. And then we have, sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. And so, oh, and look at this girl right here. She's so pretty. She's one of my favorites. And just, I love that vibrant pink hat. I love it. And then it goes so well with her hair. Look at her little shoes. I really like the animal theme. I like that. And this whole line is animal themed. It doesn't matter what edition you get. They're all going to be based on animals. So this is a little bear. Look at the sleep mask. Is so cute. But I wanted you guys to see her face. So she's got the teddy bear one. And this was the slumber party line, I think it's called, or bedtime. I think it's slumber party. Her pajamas are adorable. Little pink hearts and little teddy bears everywhere. And then look, she's wearing teddy bear slippers. This is her pillow. And doesn't her sleeping bag, look at how cute this is. It's so fuzzy and fluffy. But doesn't the sleeping bag remind you, the print on it, doesn't it remind you of like Louis Vuitton? I am so getting like Louis Vuitton vibes here. Is it just me? I don't know why. Ever since I saw it, I'm like, were they trying to like copy Louis Vuitton? But she's really pretty. And even look at the little accessories in her hair. I haven't seen hair ties like this with the big balls since I was a little kid. Yeah, see? Right, Zay? It does look like that. They just... Yeah, I like this a lot too, Amy. But just look at that. The sleeping bag, the quality, I just cannot get over the quality. Now, these sets that I'm showing you are a little more pricey than the regular dolls. I think the slumber party or sleepover, these that we're looking at now, I think these were around 40 maybe. But I think it's so worth it. And then this girl right here. So let me move her little pillow. There we go. So she is the kitty cat slumber party one. I love her sleeping bag. Love it, love it, love it. She's like a little kitty princess. And she has the little cat hair ties. And her hair is pink. It's for you, Amy. She's so cute. And then we have this girl. So she was part of the ultimate surprise too. So she came with a big suitcase and a ton of extra outfits and accessories, and she's so cute. I actually have like a tie-dye sweatsuit that reminds me of that design. I love it. And I wish you guys could feel it. It's so soft. Yeah, I love dolls too, Amy. They are everything. I have so much fun. And people ask me, they'll say, "Don't you have enough?" And I'm like, "No, of course not." Thank you, Zay. Yeah, I never have enough. As long as they keep making dolls, I'm gonna keep buying them. I just love them. And sometimes, things get tight and I have to rehome some. But Nelson always makes me feel better because he'll say things like, you enjoyed them for a while. Now it's someone else's turn. And now you get to bring something new in. And, there's special ones that I'll never ever sell. But if I went at the rate that I go without rehoming some, we'd have to buy a couple more houses. I'm not even kidding. Because I just love so many dolls. Yes, dolls are very iconic. I have a friend, Steve. He's one of our viewers, and he's my friend. And I believe he lives in the UK, and he finds a lot of really old, like I'm talking about not vintage, not just vintage. I would say antique dolls. He finds antique dolls, and it's so crazy. He shows me the pictures, and I look at them, and I think, oh my goodness, like all the history that must be with that one doll. Like, imagine what that doll has seen. You know what I mean? I'm talking about from like the 1800s. He finds dolls that old. It's so cool. This is my only boy, and I love him. He's so cute with his pink hair. And then he's got his little hat. It reminds me of a Mickey Mouse ears hat. And he's got the pleather, the fake leather. And I love his little shoes. How cute is that? Hops on the side. So cute. The quality, 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 you guys, I'm telling you. Then we got a little girl up here. And oh, I love this girl right here with the pink. She's one of my favorites. Such a pretty face. And of course, she's in all pink. So I love her. Her hair, especially her hair. Her hair is so pretty. I'm actually going to pull her out so you guys can get a good look at her. And I love how they did the eye makeup too to match everything. But look at those curls. Oh, wow. Your oldest doll was made in 1932? Wow, that is so cool. How pretty she is. The curl, I just love the curls so much. Love them. Unfortunately, sometimes I have to brush the doll's hair because it just gets matty, and then I end up brushing out the curls, which I do not like. So the last thing that I'm going to show you guys is, oh, we got this pretty girl in here. Look at her. I love the bracelet. Now, that's actually in the fabric. It's like painted on the well, screened probably onto the fabric. Her shoes are so cute. She's in all silver, but she has this little multicolored shawl. I guess, is that what that's called? Little wrap, fur wrap, or shawl. So the last thing I'm going to show you is this. I'm going to have to move a few of these dolls so that I can show you this. This is the camper. And it is my favorite of all the play sets that I have. And there's a lot more stuff out there that I don't have. Like, there's a little plush car that looks like a pink kitty. That's really cute. I've always wanted that. There's a tent that you can get. But this is the camper. And I just think it's super cute. So it closes like that. You pull this up. But we're going to keep it down. I'm going to move her. And this, you can pull that over. I hope you guys are seeing this good. I don't have my cameraman with me today. Nelson, he's actually doing yard work. But this is, you know, this is just in the camper. But I thought that was really cute. And we've got little windows, this cute little chair, this little table that comes out. It's like a real camper, you know, where you've got all these little hidden things. We had a camper for a while. It was fun. The little shower. I love, love, love the shower curtain. And then this is the sofa / bed. Do I have any dolls from my childhood? I don't. I really, really don't. Now, I went out and, it's the shower, isn't that cute? I went out and decided when I started collecting Cabbies again that, I just love this camper. But I decided that I was going to get a few that I had as a kid. I only had 3 Cabbies as a kid. And I did have Barbies here and there, but none that I can remember. Like, nothing that I can really remember. And I do like collecting Barbies now. But what I remember the most as far as dolls from my childhood is Strawberry Shortcake and Cabbage Patch Kids. So what I did was when I started collecting, I remembered the kids that I had. I had a boy with wheat loop hair and blue eyes, and he was in number 2 head mold, and I named him Daniel James, and I was able to find him. He wasn't in the same exact outfit, but I was able to find him. And then I had an AA girl, Passy Face, and I can't remember if it was a, let me turn this so you guys can see me. Hey guys, I can't remember if she was a number 4 or a number 6. I don't know why, but I'm thinking number 6. But I do have a number 4. I haven't found a number 6 yet. And she had the 2, you know, ponies. And, you know, the double ponies. She was AA. She was so beautiful. And she had on one of them gingham dresses with the bib. So I have these girls. Oh, sorry. I have these girls. So this girl, both of these girls remind me of her, but not quite. Even the outfits, you know, because they both have the giraffe bibs. So I'm still looking for the perfect one, you know, from my childhood. I'm still searching. The AA kids are sometimes harder to find, and I don't know why. They're beautiful dolls, and she was my second. So my AA girl was my second. My wheat boy was my first, and then I had a preemie. I had a preemie girl, and I named her Sasha, and she was really cute. She had the wheat tuft. Like, let me show you guys. You see, do you have it? Yeah. So she had, this was like her hair. And I believe that she was like a number, he's a number 4 actually. He's missing his passy. But I believe, I want to say she was a number 1. And I have my number 1 boy right there. He's a boy. Yes. Yeah, so basically, I believe she looked just like him. So those were my, and then of course I have, I'm trying to recollect my Strawberry Shortcake, which some of it is down there. So I'm trying to get them back. And Nelson and I talk about this all the time, and I'm trying to teach my kids this. Appreciate the things that you have right now, because you don't know what you have until you don't have it anymore. And we always say, if we knew than what we know now, you know. But I was a kid, and outgrew stuff, and I actually ended up giving my cabbies to my sister. So my sister, a lot of you guys don't know this, and this is very off topic, but I just feel like I should tell you because I just want to tell you. My sister passed away when I was 16 years old, and she had Down syndrome, and she was such an amazing person in my life. And I mean, this was 30 years ago, and I still miss her so much every day. She was amazing, and she was older than me, but she was 5 years older than me, but she had Down syndrome, so in a lot of ways, she was like my little sister, if that makes sense. And I always looked out for her, and she looked up to me so much. Like she would, everything I did, she wanted to do. And her name was Bobby Lynn. She was amazing. She's my guardian angel. I believe that. And I gave her my cabbies. I gave her my childhood toys. That's what I did with all of them. When I got, too cool to play with dolls, I gave them to her. And I do remember giving some to other kids and stuff, but a lot of them went to her. So I have no regrets. She enjoyed them. She had one of those. Do you guys remember My Buddy? I guess that's kind of what the Chucky dolls were, kind of like. Um, and that's I think that's what inspired the Chucky dolls. Actually, were the My Buddies. They had on the overalls, um, and then they had a kid sister. Yeah, My Buddy, right? You remember? Yeah, she loved that doll. She had one of them that she carried around everywhere. Yeah, she was awesome. She was a very, very big part of my younger life. And I feel like she definitely made, I know it sounds corny, but it's true. She made me a better person. You know, I uh, appreciate everyone, and I respect people. I respect our differences. I know that the world is made up of all different people, and we're all beautiful in our own ways. And, some people have their struggles and their difficulties, but we all have feelings. We all need to be loved, and she taught me a lot of that at a very young age, a very, very young age. I was very protective of her. Like, nobody was making fun of my sister. But most of the kids, like, in my neighborhood were amazing. They were wonderful with her, and because she just wanted to be like us. She wanted to tag along with us and stuff, and we didn't really treat her any different. She was one of the gang. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, anyways, I hope I didn't make you guys sad by telling you that wasn't my intentions at all. I thought of her, so I decided to share that with you guys. But so yeah, that's where my childhood cabbies went to her. So now, Zay, you were a child in the 80s. Were you a child in the 80s? Have you guys like always collected dolls? Because I honestly, well, I started to about 12. It was about 12 or 13 years ago now, um, and then I stopped. It didn't go very far, maybe for like a year, and then I went. In 2019 was when I went full force. So really, it's only been like 4 years, almost. We're going on 5 years that I've been collecting. Oh, your brother had a My Buddy. Oh, you were born in 88. Okay. So, my son AJ is probably more your age. He was born in 96. But yeah, things are different now. I wish that I had all those toys. I really do. I wish that I had, especially my cabbies. But I know that a lot of collectors do that. Um, they basically they remember as much as they can what they had when they were kids, and then they go and they try to find them, and it's not the same, but it's still comforting, I think. It's definitely nostalgic, you know, to have them. Sorry, trying to get in the middle here. But but I just love collecting dolls. I think I'm always going to now at this point. I don't see me ever. I mean, you gotta downsize once in a while. Like I said, you gotta make room, and it gets expensive too. But I can't imagine not having the dolls in my life. I can't imagine it. I come up in my doll room every single day. Unless I'm sick or on vacation, I am in my doll room every day. Sometimes it's for 5 minutes, sometimes it's for 5 hours. I never know. Sometimes I don't expect to be up here for very long. You know, when I'm days that I'm filming and stuff, obviously I do. But some days I'll come up just to check on everything and um think I'm gonna be up and out, and the next thing you know, I'm redressing dolls and, you know, and taking pictures of them for Instagram, and I'm up here for hours and hours and hours, and my family is so amazing, like, they're so supportive of it, and they know that this is my thing, this is what I love to do, and I have so much fun with it, and it really keeps me I don't know, it keeps me happy. I know a lot of people probably don't understand that, like, "What do you mean dolls make you happy?" But it it's way bigger than just the dolls, you know, it's having a hobby, it's having something, that's exciting. It is exciting when you're looking for a certain doll and you find it, and especially when you're, you know, the kind of collector that collects dolls from your youth, you know, and that's what I am. So when I find these dolls, it's very nostalgic for me and very, very comforting. And I think you know, I try to tell you guys this as much as possible. Hobbies are so good. I think that they're very, very healthy. And I think that there's this you know, a lot of people will say things like, you know, are you a hoarder? And so, no, just because you collect dolls doesn't mean that you're a hoarder. It doesn't have to be an unhealthy hobby, you know? And I just think that they're really, really good, you know, for your spirit, for your mental health. It's something that, you know, you take pride in, something that is all yours. And I think it's so good for you. I really do. No, it's not. It's definitely not the same thing. Hoarders are, I think, because I've seen the shows a little bit, and I'm not, you know, everybody has their right to live the way they want. But I think hoarding is, it's a little different. It's things that you just gotta collect stuff, like, you have to have stuff, and I'm definitely not like that. Even with the dolls, I pick and choose because I know I don't have room for everything, but it's I can honestly say that when Nelson and I were just talking about this today, when I started collecting, I had, um, I think I've told you guys this briefly, but never really got into it too deep. I had some health issues, and because of those health issues, I really couldn't go out much. You know, it was harder for me physically to get out and stuff, and because of that, you know, when your friends keep inviting you to do stuff and you keep saying no, 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 they stop inviting you after a while. And, you know, my life just became very different. And I stayed home a lot, and I love my family. My family was amazing. And, you know, they've always been very supportive of me and there for me and stuff like that. But, you know, you want your own stuff too. And I was just not in a good place at all. I was depressed. I'm going to be honest. I was very depressed. And I went on eBay and I started looking at these dolls and I started collecting them again. And then I went into the Facebook community, and that was it. I met so many people that had similar stories to mine, and um, you know, and a lot of collectors have stories that are like mine. And so you find those people and you bond with them over that. And now I have no depression at all. Every day is a good day for me. Every day I wake up happy. And, Elijah's in school all day and Nelson works all day. And, I sell dolls and stuff. So I guess I work from home. But this keeps me happy and busy. It keeps me busy and it gives me something to look forward to. And I love it. I wouldn't change a thing. Not at all. I wouldn't change anything. I think it's amazing, and it happened pretty quickly. Like, I started feeling better almost immediately. Um, and I've met so many great people through this. All of you guys, my Facebook group, my friends that I meet in the groups. Thank you, Zay. Yeah, it's it's really, I think that hobbies can be very healthy. On the contrary, it there's there's things you have to look out for when your hobby requires you to spend a lot of money. You got to be careful, and people get into jams and stuff like that. But um, I think I definitely think for me, I don't know what would have happened if I didn't find it. I don't know if I would have just stayed in the bed watching TV. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to do that your whole entire life. And I have other hobbies too. I write a little bit, and I started doing that when I was really young. And I'm into like comic strip art and stuff like that. I haven't really done much with that in a while. And so there's quite a few things that keep me busy. And I just started collecting Garbage Pail Kids with Elijah again, so that's fun. We got a binder today in the mail, and I started putting the cards in the binder. We we it's pretty fresh. We just started like a week ago or something. But the ones that are from the 80s, those are worth a lot of money. Like, I saw cards that were people were putting on eBay. I don't know if people are going to pay that, but like $20,000, $29,000. I'm like, wow, what? Um, and you know, there's others that are worth like 400, 500, but that's a lot of money for one card. Oh, you're doing the Pokemon cards. Well, that's kind of how it started. Elijah has friends that are really into Pokemon. Pokemon's coming back. He has some friends that are really into Pokemon. We went to their birthday parties, two birthday parties in a month, and that's what they wanted for gifts was Pokemon cards. And I had some Garbage Pail Kid cards here, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to open them. They were only a couple years old. They were from the 35th anniversary. So we opened them, and Elijah was laughing, and because they're funny, they're pretty gross. But they're funny, and the art is really cool. And there's, even though they're grotesque, there's something about them that reminds me of the Cabbage Patch Kids. So yeah, I love it. I think it's fun. But we're gonna try to, get some of the older packs, and hopefully we'll get lucky and find some of the rare cards. And we don't plan on selling them though. I think Elijah might plan on that, but I don't plan on selling them. I want to keep them for a while and see what happens. So what are you guys up to? Did you guys do anything today? Did you do anything fun? We went roller skating. I took Elijah roller skating. He's learning, and it's so cute. And now they didn't have these when I was a kid, but now they have these things. They look like little walkers on wheels. And so the kids, that aren't, the beginners, they got their skates on and they take this little walker thing and they go out on the floor. So he's still using that, but I think a couple more times and he'll be he'll be good to go. I think he's picking it up pretty quickly. Oh, you went to a doll show? Hi, Coraline. You went to a doll show? What kind of dolls? What kind of dolls was it? A friend of mine just went to a doll show. Your 8-year-old has chicken pox? Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, and he had the vaccine? I remember I had them as a kid. And Elijah had the vaccine, and EJ had him as a baby, my oldest son. Oh, they had all kinds of dolls. Oh, I bet. I want to go to a doll show. I haven't been to a doll show. I've never been. I did go to Babyland once. I have a video on that actually. That was fun. That was really fun to see the home of the Cabbage Patch Kids. It was really cool. But I've never been to a doll show. So they had like Barbie dolls and did they have like mass market dolls or just like handmade dolls? Did you get anything? See, I'd have to go with a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah, oh, it was. It really was. It was fun. I ended up so what happened was when I went to Babyland, I had just ordered some custom kids and they happened to be ready right like a week before we were going down there. So I told them to just hold them for me there. And when I went down, I picked them up and brought them home with me. But those were the only two that I ended up getting. They're expensive though. They were at the time, I want to say that's when they were only $225, but still, it was like almost $500 for two dolls. I got lollies. I ended up with getting two lollies. All right, guys. Wow, I've been on for almost an hour. I'm going to go and make some supper. It was nice chatting with you guys. Thank you for letting me, share my NaNaNa surprise collection with you. I really love those dolls. I think they're so pretty, and I feel like they don't get enough credit. Bye, Zay. It was so nice to talk to you. Bye, Coraline. Bye, Amy, if you're still here. Oh, nope, you're not. Bye, you guys. Have a good night.